Spider-Man Future Foundation skin has been added to Rivals, everybody. It's a bit different from the comic book version. That looks like a dick. But with the inclusion of the Future Foundation skin in Marvel Rivals, it made me think of all the times the suit was adapted in various media. It was first created by Jonathan Hickman for the Future Foundation arc of Fantastic Four, starting at Fantastic Four issue number 600. Johnny Storm was believed to have died, and Spider-Man was given his spot in the family because, if you don't know, Spider-Man is essentially family with the Fantastic Four. This suit has been in a lot of adaptations, like a lot. The Lego game, Edge of Time, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Spider-Man Unlimited, the Amazing Spider-Man movie game had a version of it. Heck, this suit even appears in FORNITE. Today, we're going to look at every single adaptation of the suit. We're going to talk about them a bit, maybe even rate them a little bit, and just go more in depth with this. But before we get into the rest of this video, everybody, please down below right now's your chance. I want you all to tell me your favorite version of the Future Foundation suit. I'm about to jump into this thing, but please, everybody, I really want to know your opinions on this suit. So this video is all about the Future Foundation Spider-Man.
Behind you!
Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man!
Double KO!
Let's take a look at the suit in Marvel Rivals first, because, well, that's what prompted me to make this whole video. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, we can compare this suit to the comic book version of the costume, and there's a lot of differences. For starters, the chest logo is just completely different. In the comics, Spider-Man has a spider logo, whereas the original Fantastic Four members have 3 circles with a different one left empty to signify which member is which member. However, in Marvel Rivals, Spider-Man is just given the same exact suit as Reed Richards instead of a spider logo. To me, this is by far the worst change on the suit. Not only is the fact that there's no spider logo in a Spider-Man costume and they gave him Reed Richards' logo for some reason, but it also looks like a dick. It's very phallic. I'm not a fan of it. It didn't need to even be there. It should have just been a spider. And there's also a lot of blue in the suit too. Personally, for me, it doesn't bother me too much, but that is something I know a lot of people online can't stand as well. Just the copious amounts of blue when the actual Future Foundation suits are just black and white. What I find that I do like about the copious amounts of blue on the Future Foundation suit in this game in Marvel Rivals is the fact that it does make it Marvel Rivals' version of this costume, right? You wouldn't have to see this costume in a trivia game and be like, ooh, I'm not sure where this comes from because the art style of this game specifically just slightly differs from another one. It's hard to tell which game made this Future Foundation suit. No, this is very clearly Marvel Rivals' version of the Future suit. No other version of the suit has this much blue on it. No other version of the suit has the Spider-Man logo missing, or just different legs for the Spider-Man logo. So I will say I will give some credit to that, but I also think it's a bit weird how back in the day, when they adapted famous suits everybody knew, they just adapted the famous suit everybody knew. They didn't try and change it so that each version of the famous suit was just slightly different from the version we all know. This suit does go the extra mile though. In the comics, the suit can actually turn black and go into a stealth mode. Marvel Rivals actually has this emote in the game that allows you to change your suit from white to black mid-battle. You could actually change it back to black to white also. I also think the black version of this suit looks significantly better. So much better. I'm not saying I like the stealth version more of the Future Foundation suits. I'm just saying when it comes to Rivals, I prefer the black version over the white version of the suit. Lastly, let's talk about the MVP screen. You got Spider-Man swinging onto the Fantastic Four car and he meets up with the rest of the Future Foundation crew. I love it. I think it's super important to note that outside of Spider-Man logo being buns, it's pretty easily the best Future Foundation suit in the game. That's just my opinion, but take Reed Richards for example. This guy looks like a groovy scientist. That's not what he looks like at all in the comics. So when you see Spider-Man's version, you see the lack of logo and you're like, if that's all they were going to change with it, it's not the end of the world. For me, I would say the suit's a 6 out of 10 normally, but the fact that it allows it to change colors, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. The next version of the Future Foundation suit I want to talk about is the version from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, it's not exactly called the Future Foundation suit in the show. It's actually called the Oscorp suit, but it's very clearly the Future Foundation suit. I mean, Spider-Man only has one suit that is this colorway with this logo, from the comics at least, so this is clearly that. It's inspired by the Future Foundation suit. Now, me personally, I can't stand this suit. I can't stand it. I get the suit looks great and adaptations want to use it, but it's a very special suit to Spider-Man. Spider-Man is literally a part of the Fantastic Four's family, like I said earlier. The Fantastic Four quite literally appear in the very first issue ever of Amazing Spider-Man. The very first comic ever of Amazing Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four are all in. Peter is very much a part of their family. He is a member of their crew. For Spider-Man to be giving this suit by Osborn and then naming the suit after Oscorp? Just gross. Instead of his family giving him the suit after his essential brother passed away, his biggest hater in comics gives him this suit. On top of that, the suit isn't even black and white. It's white and blue. Like, no black at all. To me, this suit's like a 5 out of 10 at best when you look at the blue and white, and then you look at the narrative surrounding it, 1 out of 10. Nah, I'm not a big fan of this suit. I really wish Norman had given Spider-Man an original suit or a suit that at least fits more so with Oscorp in the Green Goblin notion or moniker. Has anyone here ever played Marvel Nemesis? There's a Spider-Man costume in that game. It's like a green costume. I think that would have been perfect. They could have just changed that up a little bit and put that in this. That would have been way better than giving the Future Foundation suit the name the Oscorp suit and allowing Osborn to give it to him instead of the Fantastic Four. God, that just felt gross even saying. Now this suit, Future Foundation suit, makes appearances in a plethora of video games as alternate suits. And I just want to talk about each of those briefly and rate them all. Let's look at Spider-Man Unlimited first. Does anybody remember this godlike game? Oh my god, I would kill for this game to come back one day. Holy moly. It was literally so simple, but so great. And this suit was in that game. In the game, the suit is 100% comic accurate. It literally looks exactly 1-to-1 from the comics. It's a 10 out of 10. There's no question about it. Spider-Man Edge of Time also has a suit in the game, and in this game, it's a pre-order bonus through Amazon. The suit also 100% accurate. It deserves a 10 out of 10. But man, isn't it just weird how pre-orders work? This game came out, what, 13 years ago? My estimations off the top of my head would say 13 years ago. Probably came out 2012, 2013-ish. For this game to come out that long ago, and this suit still not be available because it was a pre-order bonus specifically through Amazon, which at the time wasn't even that big of a company like it is now, it's just insane to me. No one was buying video games through Amazon. I wasn't trying to wait for them to deliver and drop that shit off. There was no one-day delivery back then. This is lame as hell. The fact that if you want to play this game, you can't use the suit and it looks so goddamn good in this game, it just pisses me off. But at least it does look good in this game. We gotta give the credit where it's due. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has 6 colors for each character, and Spider-Man luckily has one of those palette swaps being the Future Foundation suit. No gameplay changes at all, there's no voice line changes, it's hella accurate, it deserves a 10 out of 10, and I'm just grateful it made it into this game. The game has a few of the suits, like you got Ben Reilly's suit, you got the Big Time Rush suit, Big Time Rush, lol. You have the Stealth suit, you got like the Symbiote suit, you have the Iron Spider suit. This is all off the dome. That's how much I love Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I really just remember all this stuff. I think I'm missing one of his suits, right? Because you have Base, Iron Spider, Symbiote, Future Foundation, Yellow. Oh, I got them all, and Ben Reilly. So that's all of his suits in the game. He only has 7 suits total in the game. It's awesome that the Future Foundation is one of them. It's really like that. The Future Foundation suit is so good. Lego Marvel Superheroes also has a suit in game, and yet again, 100% accurate. I just want to say it again. Isn't it so weird how back in the day when video games were using these suits or these costumes that we all liked from the comics, they just used the version we all know of. They didn't decide to make their own creative changes, so it was just like their version of it. It was like, no, let's use Future Foundation. That's what everybody wants. They want the Future Foundation. We'll use the Future Foundation. And I love that. Shout outs to Lego Marvel Superheroes. That game just rocks. The Amazing Spider-Man video game also actually features a version of the Future Foundation suit. However, it's actually the only adaptation that features the stealth version of the suit instead of the white and black version of the suit. If you don't count Marvel Rivals, because Marvel Rivals features both now. But I think that's pretty cool and interesting, you know? For the Amazing Spider-Man video game, they were just like, use the black version, it's cool. People will like that. It's Insomniac Spider-Man's version of the Future Foundation suit. Now, this suit was added as DLC, so it actually doesn't have an associated power with it, like a lot of the other suits do in the original game. But it looks great, right? I would say the only thing that does have a difference is the lenses. Usually the lenses are shown to just be black or like a solid color. But in this game, they're more reflective. I mean, it's really hard to give that off in a comic book and like every single panel as well. So we don't know for sure, but no other game, to my knowledge, made these lenses reflective. That doesn't say that they're right, but it just says like this one is a little bit different. I like it, honestly. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 still. The last thing we're going to talk about, the last very adaptation of the Future Foundation suit in any video game that I'm aware of, or movie, or TV show, is FORNITE. Yeah, FORNITE actually has this suit in game. I think it was Chapter 3? Season Battle Pass? Season 3? Chapter or something? I don't know. It was a Spider-Man season from a while ago when they had the Daily Bugle in game. The skin is a reskin of Spider-Man's base color, but like, goddamn, it's so accurate. You gotta give credit where credit's due. FORNITE never misses. Has FORNITE ever missed when it came to a suit? You look at the Venom suits, they look godlike. You look at the Spider-Man suits, all of them, they look godlike Any Marvel suit in this game, I think, just looks impeccable. And then the pen and ink Deadpool and Wolverine skins, stop it. Fortnite is just the best when it comes to designing costumes. And that's pretty much it for me. Any single time that the Future Foundation suit was adapted outside of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man or Marvel Rivals, it's pretty much adapted accurately, 10 out of 10, exactly like the comic books. When you look at your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and Marvel Rivals, they do their own things, you know. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man makes it white and blue. Marvel Rivals adds blue in and gets rid of the logo. They do their own things and they have their own narratives with the suit. By the way, I think it's really fire that the suit just gets adapted constantly. It's from a really, really beautiful moment in the comics, and I love how so many fans can recognize how great of a suit it is, and we just keep clamoring for it and we keep getting it. It's a great suit. Now I have to ask each and every single one of you guys one last time, if you could choose your favorite version of the Future Foundation suit, which is it? Which adaptation has your favorite? Please let me know down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about this video. If you want to talk to me more, I have a Discord. Please hit me up on Discord. I'll put the description down below. I have a Patreon as well, so if you have the means to support, please do so. And yeah, I think that's about it for me in this video. Yeah, that's it. Dunked out. Peace.